This move works 99% of the time.
And trust me, I hit my fair share of slide bys in the past.
Actually, well, clearly maybe not that high. Now, yes, we are talking about the slide by. Now, in this video, we're gonna actually be going into a deep dive of Earn Your Gold Medals video, learning how to make the slide by 10 times more effective.
So Sebastian Rivera actually has a huge problem with this move, right? With what he's doing. And this is, look at it both ways. Also take this as a precaution of how to shoot properly and where you want your hand placement to be. So you're getting 2 for 1 here. So as you can see, Sebastian Rivera is on one knee and he still has his collar tie.
Yeah, honestly, like in this shot, I don't ever shoot like this. I don't know why you would ever have an inside tie and kind of go like cross the body, because all he can do is either he could just bull rush you right by, or as you can see here, he's gonna slide by here. But I don't think that's necessarily the best way to shoot. Definitely if you wanna shoot, gotta get 2 hands to a leg. I mean, shooting with 1 leg, it's not gonna work on the highest levels. Sure, Sebastian Rivera is insane. I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying it's maybe not my idea of what I guess a good shot is,
which is going to work against his advantage. In this clip, Jack Mueller is executing an overtie slide by, and typically it's called an overtie because they have a collar tie over their opponent's collar tie. And when you see someone hit this, they're typically behind the elbow around the tricep area. They use that and they just kind of go behind them. Again, same match.
That's so slick. It's slick.
Sebastian Rivera hits his knee. He still has the collar tie. And that's the main part about the move, guys. Whenever the defensive guy hits his knee, that's when it's almost impossible for them to defend any type of shrug by, slide by.
So in that one, that was an overtie slide by. It wasn't necessarily the overhand slide by that you saw me hit earlier in the video. Nonetheless, it's the same move. It's just kind of held a different way. And clearly we can see here, like, this works on the best of levels.
This is Austin DeSanto versus 2-time All-American Lucas Bird. Same thing, besides going overtime, he kind of hits what I call a shrug by, which is just a
same shot, that cross.
So he brings him down to his knee. More so just a counter offense type of thing. But Austin DeSanto actually brought him down to his knee. As you can see, Lucas Bird is on his knee, and he still has a collar tie hand up. That leaves him very open to an easy shrug by. Very easy 2 points. Next 4 clips we're going to watch is Cayden Brock doing this to an Iowa wrestler at a duel. He actually did it to him 5 times in this match. But the 5th time, the Iowa wrestler was still on his feet, so only included the first 4.
Hold on. This dude hit the same move 5 times in a match in D1? You gotta make those adjustments, man.
This is the first one he did in the match. If you know
that's so slick.
he does everything from elbow control. We're going to slow that clip down. So he snaps him down and kind of forces him on his knee. Iowa wrestler switches.
So the guy fights inside.
And as you can see, he's on the knee. That sets it up perfectly. As soon as that happens, Cayden Brock just chucks it by.
Yeah, so it seems like they kind of, if you want to do kind of this overtie or kind of when you have the outside hook, the other guy has to have his opposite knee down on the mat, and you kind of just like shrug it on by. It's interesting, that's for sure.
He's kept doing the same thing. He kind of baited him to his knees by getting on his knees. Got tricep control. Iowa wrestler is still on the knee, and he has an inside tie. Cayden Brock does the same exact thing. Last one kind of baits him again, snaps him down, back down to the mat. The Iowa wrestler has an underhook at first, but as soon as he gets that underhook, he keeps switching to an inside tie. And the second he does that, Cayden Brock snaps him back down. The second he does that, Cayden Brock is already going to the shut by.
So this move is gonna work literally every single time if you face a guy who like likes to wrestle on his knees. Just have him collar tie with that opposite hand. Keep trying to fight inside. Odds are he's gonna fight on it. And once you see that opportunity, shrug it right on by, and you literally just like walk behind him.
Brandon Courtney against Sam Latona, who is a returning 2021 All-American. This is the 2nd time he did it to him in the same match.
Jeez.
Because of the view and the angle, I didn't pause it to circle anything, but just so you guys can see it. As you can see, Latona is still on his left knee with the collar tie.
But he was on the same knee there. He wasn't on the different knee.
Easy.
So it still worked.
Same duel. This was actually a revenge match for Michael McGee, right? So these are both the battle of returning All-Americans. Just like the last one, Brandon Courtney was the returning NCAA runner-up, and Sam Latona was a returning 6th placer. So this is also a battle of All-Americans. Corbin Meyer actually beat Michael McGee in the All-American matches. But as you can see, Corbin Myers on his knee.
Same knee.
In his hand, he has a collar tie on McGee, which sets up the easy oversized slide by.
He's so fast.
We have Seth Groves versus, once again, Sebastian
Rivera again with the same
Seth Groves
shot.
does his a little bit differently. He doesn't go past the elbow. Right, so Sebastian Rivera, once again, I don't know why he's so obsessed with this shot. He tries to hit a low ankle pick type situation, but he's on the knee. And he still has that collar tie hand up. And Seth Groves doesn't go behind the elbow. He just grabs his wrist. That's how easy this move is once they kind of just give it to you. And if you want to set it up, you can always force them down to the mat.
Yeah, so clearly, I mean, this works on the top levels. We know Seth Groves national champ, Sebastian Rivera, multiple-time All-American. This particular slide by is definitely, I think it's way more advanced than the kind of over tie one that I do. Personally, I've never even hit this over tie slide by kind of in a match. It's always been kind of from the front. Definitely something to try and kind of mess around, play around with in the wrestling room. If you guys do want kind of a closer look on my personal slide by and my personal tips, let me know in the comments and I'll make a whole video going into my slide by and how I pretty much try to hit that every single match. Honestly, probably works 99% of the time. But that's gonna be the video. If you guys do want to check out Earn Your Gold Medal, once again, that link is in the description below. He's got a bunch of these breakdown tutorial videos. So gotta give a shout out to the patrons. Thank you guys very much. My Patreon is linked in the description below. Please like the video if you enjoyed and also subscribe so that we can hit 200K. We're so close. We're going like crazy. So thank you guys so much. And we'll see you guys next video at the Jim Cook Wrestling Tournament.